Hello.
Welcome back.
I got caught jamming too much, man.
Me too. I love that song. I had to figure out a name for that song.
Hey, I'd like to start off with you, Walker.
Yeah.
Tell us about the tournament. I heard you went and got some hardware.
Well,
Matter of fact, where's the hardware?
Let me pull this up real
Don't
fast.
act like you don't know where it was.
Pull this up real
He literally, he acting like he didn't know he didn't brought this. He knew he brought this. Oh, it's heavy too.
Oh, it's heavy duty. You could throw this through a window.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But
Tell us about that.
This was for the Trans-Ocean Golf Tournament out at the Golf Club of Houston. They partnered with Texas Children's.
Shout out Trans-Ocean.
It was a great event. Raised a lot of money for Texas Children's and came out on first. You know,
Look at that first place. He's not no cap. This first place is.
You didn't think I was going to show up and not win.
Zoom. No, we know you, Walker. Way to bring it home, baby.
Yeah, it was
Way
good team effort. Good team effort. But this is awesome. I'm gonna leave this right here for the podcast, just so everybody knows.
Yeah, we'll set that up.
Yeah, that's fine.
We first place around here.
Yeah, of course.
Walker, good job, Walker.
Yeah. Well, welcome back, everybody, to the Core Compass podcast. I'm Walker.
I'm Jeremy, and we are super excited to share another episode, folks. In this podcast, we're going to cover everything core group resources and connecting people to destiny.
Yep. Our guest today is the one and only payroll coordinator, Haley Leisk.
Haley.
Hi, Jeremy. Hi, Walker.
How are you?
Hello.
Thanks for having me.
Of course,
Welcome.
of course. So the great thing that you have done recently is you were the employee of the month.
Yes.
And that's just awesome.
Yes, guys, I was so surprised. It was so exciting. Next thing I know, I'm like, whoo, I'm employee of the month.
I know. That's awesome.
What an honor. Yeah, I was super excited.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Well, fun fact, my daughter's name is Haley.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So you guys share a name. How do you pronounce your last name again?
Did I say it right?
Yeah.
Leisk?
Leisk. Yes.
Okay.
Leisk.
Yeah, I'll get all kinds of pronunciation.
I bet.
Tell us some of them.
Leisk.
LASIK?
Yeah.
Really?
I was like, I wish I was related to LASIK. Yeah.
That's not LASIK.
Yeah.
Hey, some good money in there.
Wow.
Yes,
Well, Miss Haley, again, thank you for taking time out of your super busy schedule. We like to start off with just kind of who you are and tell us a little bit about yourself and your family, and you can start wherever you want to.
Sure. Well, I can start with my background. I'm originally from Mongolia.
Okay.
Okay.
Not sure if
That's
you guys
awesome.
know where that's located.
Tell us for some that don't know.
Yeah.
Sure.
Walker don't know.
I don't know.
No.
I think I have an idea.
Okay.
I have an idea.
Okay. Well, Mongolia is located between Russia and China.
I was wrong.
Yeah.
So we're currently, after the time difference, 13 hours.
Wow.
So they're 13 hours ahead of us. So originally from Mongolia, I came here in high school.
Okay.
So lived here more than half of my life.
That's
now.
awesome.
So,
Wow.
That's awesome.
That's a far way. What brought you originally?
well, what brought me was actually it wasn't my choice. My parents kind of took
they said,
the
"Hey, we're
initiative,
going."
said, okay,
Hey, we're going.
You're gonna have a great education. We're gonna send you for exchange program
Yeah.
in America. Little that I knew.
Yeah.
So I did the exchange program. I was all the way in Florida.
Okay.
Wow.
Yes,
Look at Florida. What part of Florida was it?
In fact, it was Inglewood, Florida.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. I
Yeah,
know
it was
that's
a
it.
small retirement community or town. So I went to high school there, and then I got into college and just kind of stayed here ever since.
That's
Yep.
awesome.
Wow.
Where did you go to college?
I went to Kansas.
You went to Kansas, Jayhawks.
Jayhawks.
That's awesome.
Go Jayhawks. Wow.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So I like to go back to where you're originally from. So Mongolia. How's life out there in Mongolia? Tell us a little bit about that.
Sure. So as a matter of fact, actually, my parents, they just flew in on Monday.
Oh, wow.
from Mongolia.
What?
Yeah, to visit. But as far as weather, it's snowing there right now.
Really?
Snowing.
Yeah, it's pretty cold. Yeah, we do have all 4 seasons.
Okay.
But it gets really, really cold.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Wow. And I know that you guys, Mongolians there, the culture. Tell us about how you guys view education, how you guys view, life and goals and different things that y'all do and the food and all that.
I have heard Mongolian food is very good.
Yeah.
I have heard
Mongolian beef and Mongolian
Yes.
rice is my favorite. One of my favorites.
Right. Well, actually, as far as Mongolian food, it's actually very, very different.
Okay.
I think when they say Mongolian beef, that's actually a Chinese version of.
You mean that's a
Yeah.
knockoff?
That's a knockoff?
It is
That-
knockoff.
oh, my
Yeah,
God.
I'm sorry. I have to be a disappointment there.
That hurt.
I'm gonna have
Yeah,
I'm going to go tell them, y'all serving us Mongolian, fake Mongolian.
Yeah.
Haley said it.
Yeah.
Certify yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a really rich culture. There's a lot of different traditions. I don't know if you guys familiar with Genghis Khan.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, that was our, ruler back in 12th, 13th centuries. He conquered like literally half of the world.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, we do have a lot of different cultures within Mongolia, different traditions, and I mean, it's a really neat place to come visit.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Do you ever go back there and visit?
I have not in the past 6 years.
Oh, wow.
So-
But planning on it, hopefully next year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Yeah. What's a rich tradition that you remember from your family that, this was a Mongolian tradition?
So we do celebrate Chinese New Year, but sometimes it does fall on different days, but it's usually around the same date.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So during that time, we visit family. It's kind of like Thanksgiving here in US.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That makes sense.
So everybody visits everybody, and it's kind of goes on for about 2 weeks. So it's
Yeah.
a really long holiday.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's really fun.
That sounds like a party.
Yeah. Man.
That's awesome.
2 weeks.
So talk to us a little bit how you got here. How, what led you to Core Group?
So core group, actually, Matt Furman is the one
Matt,
who has found
we see
me.
a common theme.
Yes, everybody just
the
says
master recruiter.
that's what everything starts with.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Previously, I was with, again, staffing recruiting agency.
Okay.
It was mostly for oil and gas. And then Matt reached out, and then, I realized that the company is here in Katy, which is where I live. So that interests me a great deal.
so much easier.
Yeah,
Just
so
like
much-
check box. I got one check.
Yeah.
What else?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I mean, the conversation was just, Matt has, during the interview process and getting to know, process, just my expectations were far exceeded as far as core group. Because, sometimes when you talk to recruiters, like, there's no way it's going to be that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
They
Matt
oversell. Yeah.
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 Absolutely. Like everything he said, like we'll live in it like today.
Wow.
Yeah. From like A to Z, as far as benefits,
Yep.
literally all the benefits that we get as employees here at Core
Oh,
Group.
they're really
They're
good.
fantastic.
So I was like, he is a man of his word. And
He
he's
is.
truly a
Yeah.
visionary.
Yes.
Absolutely. He's
That's his
always
job.
forward thinking.
That's his job.
Forward thinking. So I like to go back to how was that transition from Mongolia? You come here in high school. By the way, what high school did you go to?
I went to Lemon Bay High School.
Lemon Bay.
Where's that?
That's
In
Inglewood.
Inglewood.
Yeah.
Inglewood.
I've been to Inglewood before to
Oh,
play
yeah.
golf, actually.
Really?
So,
Yeah.
Okay.
I know there's a lot of golf courses out there because that's all there is for people to do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So how was that, Haley? Like that transition? Was it hard? Did you find it extremely challenging, or was it easy transition from Mongolia to Texas?
I'd say it was actually fun because the way they did it, it was like a group of kids, like high school kids. I think it was like a dozen of us.
Okay.
So we actually all laughed as a group.
That helped a lot.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then like the company that was transitioning us. So they took us to Disney World.
Oh,
I
wow.
mean,
I'd have
I
left.
love that.
I'd have left
Yeah.
too.
Imagine being a kid,
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
another country, and
That's
here you
just-
are at Disney World.
uh-huh.
That was amazing. And then, one by one, we were, kind of separated
Yeah.
depending where the host families are.
Okay.
So, and then the high school year was just kind of very interesting for me
Mm-hmm.
because, you see in movies how high schools have different cliques. I get to
They
live
do.
that.
They do.
Yeah.
Yep.
The
So
bad
that-
boys and the mean girls.
Yeah,
The
and
mean
all
girl,
that.
the popular kids, not so popular kids.
You wasn't in that group though. You wasn't the mean girl, were you?
No,
Okay.
absolutely not. Yeah.
I don't think Kaylee has a mean bone. in her
No,
body.
I don't think so
Yeah.
either. I don't think so either.
So yeah, it took me about 6 months, I think, to kind of like fully get a grasp of like the language.
Okay.
'Cause, coming in, I knew how to read and write in
Yeah.
English, but not to speak it
Yeah.
like fluently. So And then one funny advice I got from somebody said, if somebody asks you anything, just say yes.
That's fair. That's fair.
Oh,
that's sales right there.
Wow, wow. Did you do any extracurricular in high school? Anything?
No, I did
organization?
not. Yeah, I mean, we were kind of, there were quite a few exchange students, to my surprise. So we all kind of did things with our host families,
Yeah.
things like that. Yeah.
Okay.
I think we did go to, I remember spring dance, something like
Okay.
that in high school.
Yep.
And then we did like quite a few Disney World trips.
Wow.
Dang, that Disney World was
Yeah,
that's gotta be
that
fun.
got me. Yeah.
Wow.
That's awesome.
You was like sold.
Yep.
I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm here to
That's
stay.
Exactly.
Wow.
So talk to us a little bit about, what you do here. And, we always like to ask people, what their first big project was, if you remember that, and what that was like and how it was.
Well, the first big project, I know we were trying to implement Bullhorn back office.
Yes.
Which was like really important piece. We kind of got through like the most of it. And as far as payroll, like time and attendance,
Yes.
Yeah.
our goal was to get contractors to submit their time using back office.
Got it.
So we did our best as far as payroll side to work out like the kinks, making sure like we have all the correct approvers assigned, the contractors being able to receive the emails and
Yeah.
enter their time.
Yeah.
And, we have different scenarios for people who are offshore.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, we have daily rates, hourly rates. I mean,
Yearly rates. We got it all.
Yeah.
like just if you can think of a
Yeah.
harder,
Yeah.
harder way, it could be even harder.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I mean, definitely it was a challenge, trying to understand. Plus, coming from a different, like I said, with the previous company, their rates were kind of straightforward. So
Yeah.
coming to Core Group is a little bit of challenging learning that aspect.
Yeah.
So trying to
There's always that learning curve, even on our side, but your side as well. Yeah, there's always a learning curve.
And then oil and gas to maritime.
Yeah, that
and,
too.
And
That too.
That type of stuff.
Yeah.
So Bullhorn, first project. So when you kind of got that, how many people were here, Haley, when you got here? I know we've been growing, but can you remember that?
It was less than 50. I
Yeah.
remember
Yeah.
when we were at our old office.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was two separate building. Well, the second didn't come till the later.
To the
part.
very
Right.
later, yeah.
Right.
I remember that.
Right.
Yeah. So, I mean, it was interesting. I mean, we just grew like overnight. I was like, oh my gosh.
Oof.
Now we're up to like 80 something.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Wow.
Yeah. We're just on a fast paced growth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. I'll tell you what. So, Haley, tell us, we always ask this question from every recruiter, every interviewee. Our core values. So which one you would say sticks, if you had to pick one that I would say probably you identify the most with, or you just know that's you? What would that be?
That's kind of tough.
It is tough. That's a tough question.
I have my top two, if I may.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Top two, but then we're going to make you pick one.
Okay. Well, I'm kind of torn between committed to growth and results oriented.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Because I feel like you have to kind of have both in accounting.
Yeah.
I mean, in any department really, but in accounting, since we're growing so fast, we want to keep up with you guys, with recruiters, account managers. Just keep up with the volume, making sure that everyone is taken care of.
Yeah.
So if I was to pick,
wait, before you pick, because we're gonna start doing this too.
What we doing?
Ask this, we're gonna have a bet,
on
which one they're gonna pick. And I had Haley picking results oriented and committed to growth, literally. But you didn't know this, so this is on the fly.
Okay.
Which one do you think out of those
Results
two?
oriented.
I'm gonna go results oriented. What you got?
committed to growth.
Oh my goodness, we both lose.
That's okay.
We
That's
both
all right.
lose. Okay.
No,
So
I
committed to growth. Tell us about that. Why you picked that one?
Well, because I feel like, as a person, you always gonna, in the back end, you're gonna have results. You're gonna be results driven.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's just something in the background that needs to run at all times.
Right.
And then committed to growth is just, you want to continue to learn and grow every day.
Mm-hmm.
Make yourself better, and those who surround you and, people that you work with or work for.
That makes a lot of sense. Well, we were close.
We're close.
That's a good one.
Yeah, but that is a fantastic one.
That's
Great
a good
question.
one.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So, Haley, outside of work and family, what do you enjoy doing the most?
Well, I do have 2 beautiful kiddos.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us about them. What's the names, age?
Sure. My oldest, she's 12, and she's in middle school right now, 6th grade. And
Okay.
her name is Katie. And then my youngest is Caden. He's 9 years old, 4th grade.
Okay.
Over 9.
So I do have another full-time job.
Yeah, that is another full-time job.
Yep. It's like whenever I walk out of core group, I put on my mom hat, and there we go.
That's it.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Wow. Do they do anything outside of like extracurricular?
Yes. So my son is really into basketball.
Okay.
Yeah,
Woof,
started that last
We got to
year.
get him. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so we do go to the Y.
Yep.
And then so we do have practice on Thursdays, and we have our games on Saturdays.
That's awesome.
And
So,
he's 9.
He's
yeah.
9.
And what position he likes? What position he likes to play? Does he like the ball in his hand?
He does. He does have like really good shots, but we're working on his dribble.
handling.
Yeah, yeah. So he
Yep.
gets
It's the
overly
next step.
excited.
That's the next step. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I got to give you some good trainers in the Katy area. So yeah, we can
Absolutely.
we
I'll
can
take
bring
all
him
the
up. We'll put him
pointers
on
I
a
can.
fast track.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But
Yeah,
we're gonna
we're
push him. We're gonna push Caleb.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's all right.
If he wants to get better, but that's awesome. What
Thank
did your
you.
daughter do?
So she's playing the viola right now.
Okay.
So
Yep.
she's selected that
Music.
as an elective.
So
That's
music.
awesome.
That's
so, but then now she tells me like, okay, I want to do something else
Okay.
next year. I think she wants to do track and field.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a good
Wow.
one. That's
Yeah,
a good
so
one. There's so
we're-
many events that she can do. She can just pick, whichever finds.
Absolutely.
Yeah, whatever she likes.
Yeah,
That's
and
awesome.
And at that age, they're picking every other week. So
Yeah.
you got to
Yeah.
roll with
That's
it.
true.
Yeah,
As long
so
as it's the positive and let them do as much as you can.
I
It
would
helps.
love for them to kind of explore
Yeah,
whatever.
go find something they
sports there
like.
are.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
Absolutely.
You know, in my background is coaching, and I saw so many parents live vicariously through their kid. And you can see it. I mean,
Yeah.
you got the parents that are overly zealous parents. You got the helicopter parents doing it.
Helicopter, I
I mean,
see a lot
it's
of those.
so to hear you say that is refreshing because we're in a hyper competitive environment, especially playing
Absolutely.
select basketball and select.
It is.
Everything is select, and I'm like, why are they traveling out the country and they're only 9? Like,
I have
what
to
are you?
agree with that
Yeah.
one. Yes.
Like, what are we doing here?
Back up a little bit.
Yeah, this is, but I mean, I get it. Different strokes, different folks. But I think it's
Correct.
enough talent in Houston and enough things to do that, I used to always tell our parents, like, we got enough competition here. Until we kick butt here, then we don't go anywhere else.
I think that makes a lot
Yeah,
of sense.
yeah.
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 It's just easier for parents to,
Yeah.
financially. too.
Absolutely. The Y is where we started. So that's a good place. But eventually he's going to want to get more competitive. Yeah. So,
Absolutely. Because
yeah.
the 10, 11-year-olds, they play rough.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
so
yes.
we got to get ready.
Yes, they do.
Listen, I tell my son all the time, if you ain't coming in with a bump or scrawl or bruise,
Yeah.
you ain't playing
You
hard.
ain't playing hard enough.
Yeah, you better get out there and scuffle up
Yep.
and be ready.
That's
Exactly.
awesome.
Don't come crying to me.
Well, I'm glad he practices too. That's a good
Yeah.
sign that he
That's
goes in there
good.
and he puts the work in.
That's
I
good.
wish there were more days during the week they could practice. I feel like one day is a little too short.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
That's
it's
true.
better than nothing.
It's
It
better
is.
than nothing.
It
Yeah.
is. That's
and
true.
and
Not
it
just-
has to come from him. If he has the internal drive that
Yeah.
he wants to practice more,
He's going to get that from his mom because
Yeah.
his mom has that.
she's going to be, yeah,
Hopefully.
you can tell. She's the quiet assassin.
Yes,
Yes.
exactly.
I took your question. Sorry. Walker.
No, what? Kara's fine.
Okay.
This is
All
fun.
right.
No, we do the shout outs now. That's the fun part. We're gonna shout out Transocean. I know we already talked about them, but yeah, we're gonna talk about Transocean. We being out there with all those great people and speaking with them. It's a great company. We can't wait to start working with
Yes.
them. Want to shout out the people I played with because they helped me as much as they could. They helped me. Neil Duncan, who is our BD, who's our head of
Shout
BD
out to
here.
Neil.
Charles Tompkins, who is a good friend of mine, and then actually Chris Toombs, my father, who actually played. So when he
Mr.
listens,
Christopher Toombs.
when he listens to this, he's going to be very happy that I shouted
So
him
you
out.
beat your dad? You didn't let him win?
We were on a team.
Oh,
so
okay. Well, there
it
you go.
all worked out. But he contributed, and so he got a trophy too. So
So, he got one too.
yeah, we got
Transocean
so-
is doing y'all good.
Oh, I love him.
Oh,
yeah.
my goodness.
Yeah.
Wow.
So very
Cool.
excited to be working with them.
Cool.
Yeah.
You want to do the bird on too? You want to do a reminder about that?
About the bird on one?
Yeah, about the application. I'm saying the shout out for the
That
still
one-
looking for help.
No, that one happened last week.
That's right.
That's right. Yeah,
That's
it
right.
went great. It was a
Okay.
great turnout.
Cool.
Yeah, we found so many great people. It was a good one. It was a good one.
Good
though.
deal.
But yeah,
Good deal.
hopefully we're getting some people hired by now.
Yes.
That's the hope.
Yes. And keep coming. Keep coming. We're always looking for good talent.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Absolutely.
So Haley, I have to tell you. So when I was in college, I failed accounting.
No.
I don't understand it. It makes my head hurt very hard. So to me, y'all are like rocket sciences. It's like the coolest thing ever. Did you always get accounting, when you first took the class, or if you ever took a class, what got you into accounting?
Actually, my degree wasn't in accounting.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was actually business management.
Okay.
Which I didn't even take that route.
That's all right.
Yeah, I kind of curved around, and then there was one company I was with. By accident, I ended up in payroll. They needed somebody in payroll, so I said, "Okay, this is a new opportunity.
Okay.
Go for it.
For growth." So of course, I grabbed it.
Went for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, payroll just, I don't know, it just kind of came naturally. I am a numbers girl.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So kind of went hand in hand with, and then plus there's so many different things when it comes to payroll that people don't realize.
Different focus areas.
Yeah, different focus areas. And then I just feel like it's such a responsible role that, I take time and pride doing it. And, I want to make sure everybody's taken care of.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And we appreciate you for that, all of us. In fact, I'll give you Employee of the Month every month.
Yeah.
Because without you, we're not getting paid.
Oh,
and our clients are not getting paid.
Because I can't do it. I've already proven that I cannot do that.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
That's and we got told, in the managers meeting, like, hey, we got to pick Haley, and we were all in agreement for it.
Yeah.
It was all like, hey, we're picking her. Just the hard work you did. You stayed late during that whole period where we were trying to figure out what stuff was going where and all this different stuff. So just all the hard work you did, we're just so grateful and just so openly proud of you.
Wow.
Absolutely. And it's a teamwork. I mean, I have to give shout out to Andrea and Steven.
Shout out. Yeah.
I could not do this by myself. It literally takes
it takes a whole team.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And then, the attention to details, and then we have to understand, all the different scenarios when it comes to payroll. It has to make sense for the business, for the individual and the contractor. So we're just trying to be mindful and sensitive to the different situations.
Yeah.
Got it.
And contrary to popular belief, most people think accounting people are very boring. I find it fascinating because you guys have the only job where one letter, or one number, I should say, actually changes the game. So instead of 10, you take that zero off, it's $1. Instead of 3 zeros, it's 2. So it literally, and I'm like, it's a certain attention to detail that you have to have. And I find it fascinating. Like, people put numbers together, and that's this. So going back to that payroll, what was your scope of work that you had to do for that first opportunity in payroll? Do you remember?
Well, it was a lot of learning for me to do, just to understand the whole process. How does it all come together? What is your actual role within the company? How does payroll plays, into this whole big picture? So I understood, wages have to be paid correctly. Then we bill clients. Based on that, we get our monies returned to us. We make our profits, and shareholders, they make their money as well. So, everything is kind of like domino effect.
Yeah.
Like, we have to understand our processes so that way everybody gets paid correctly.
Right.
So any number that's off, you're gonna hear about it.
It's gonna be, wow, I got paid way less, or dang, I got paid way more.
You were like, remember that 5 that looked like 9?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But if you're going to error on the side of my check to have a couple more zeros, and then we'll talk about
That'd be fun.
that.
That's a popular joke.
Yeah, that's right.
That's a good one.
That's right.
Yeah.
So what do you remember what the product or service was that you had your first payroll gig?
Like, as far as the systems we use?
Yeah, as far as...
Or just what type of company?
What type of job? What type of company
it was a construction company.
Construction.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was
residential or commercial?
It was commercial, like AC and plumbing.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So we
That's busy.
That's super busy.
Yep.
Yeah, and we had...
That is needed.
We had union employees.
Really?
So it's a little bit of challenge,
I bet that is, yeah.
But
I'm
it
glad
was
that we haven't
interesting.
gotten there yet.
Wow.
So
It's a different type of challenge. So,
it is.
Yeah, it is. It is. So from that opportunity, where'd you go next?
From that opportunity, I think I went to another construction, but this is more industrial construction.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, not much change there. It's just, what changes is like the pay rates, the different scales that we pay to the field guys.
Yep.
But
Gotcha.
as far as, salary employees, that kind of stays standard.
Gotcha.
Pretty much.
Same
Yeah.
package, but different
Yeah,
wrapping.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Totally.
Gotcha.
That makes sense.
Yep. Makes sense. Got a fun question I want to throw in there. And if you could eat, Haley, one food for the rest of your life, tell the world what that would be.
Mongolian beef.
Oh my God. I stole the thunder.
Not the fake Mongolian beef. The real
that's not
Mongolian
real.
beef. One food, rest of your life. That's it. You cannot eat any more. What would that be?
I think it would be Mongolian.
Oh my God.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah. It has to
would
be.
be.
It has to be.
Certified.
The real stuff.
The real stuff.
The real stuff.
Certified
Okay.
Mongolian beef.
Yep.
I really do want to try it.
When I'm ordering, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
They losing business.
No, I'm gonna
because
tell them,
of
like,
what
if this
Haley-
ain't real Mongolian
Haley, you-
beef, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna FaceTime Haley
Yeah.
and be like, "Is this real
Yeah,
Mongolian
yeah,
beef?" If she
yeah.
says no, we're taking it
Yeah.
back.
I think they
Send it
lost the
back.
customer if it's not certified. I'm
Most
sorry.
likely. What's your favorite?
I like. I mean,
No, if you could
mean-
have one, if you could eat one food for the rest of your life, I know mine.
Boy.
You gotta get this. This is not gonna be answered on this podcast, Walker. I'm sorry. I love food too much.
I know mine.
You do?
Yeah.
What is it?
Chocolate cake.
Oh my God.
It's got eggs, flour.
Oh,
It's got everything you need.
Walker, you can't.
I could eat that
cake.
for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Walker, you can't eat cake for the rest of your life.
I easily could. That'd be easy. That'd be easy. You know how much further I'd hit the golf ball?
and you're serious?
Oh, dead serious.
Chocolate cake, guys. Y'all heard that?
Yep.
That's
For the rest
know
of my
what
life.
to get you for your birthday.
That's all I want.
young
That's all I
boys and
want.
girls, young golfers, young baseball players out here. Well, this is not the example. Don't
is not
follow
the thing
Walker's
you should do.
example. Wow.
No.
So Mongolian beef. That's cool. That's cool. I'm gonna have to think about that question. I ask it all the time.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah. So,
That's a good one.
Haley, I know you've been talking about your accounting background a lot. You know, what kind of stuff do you do now at Core Group? You know, what's your what's your day look like? That's the best way to put it.
Yeah.
Well, we do have on and off like payroll weeks.
Yes.
So during payroll week, which is right now,
It's this week?
Yeah, we're about to process this week.
Pay time,
Yeah,
baby.
Yep.
pay time. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, it does take quite a bit of time to prep. We have to make sure we go through, as far as like contractors, to collect everyone's timesheet.
Yep.
And then, there's always that challenge. Who is on or off the hitch?
Yep.
That's like the $1 million question.
Yep.
Right.
So that is our job. So we have to make sure we chase everybody, make sure that we cover our bases. We don't want to have a man left behind.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because, I would not want to miss a check.
No,
About
especially
you
when
guys.
when they're out there,
Doing
On
all
a-
the hard
yeah.
work on
You talk
offshore.
about hotter than fish grease. If I miss my, then I'm
Yeah.
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 So, we do
It
collect.
is a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. We do collect all the timesheets, making sure all the hours. We kind of translate the timesheets because right now we utilize manual timesheets.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, it does take a little bit of time to put everything into hours, into data.
Okay.
And then from there, we can transfer it to our payroll system.
Got it.
Cool.
So that's pretty much on payroll weeks, Monday through Wednesday.
Okay.
And then on the off weeks, we do have other things in accounting that we accountable for, commissions, calculating
Absolutely.
the
Yep.
amounts, making sure that we account for everything that's going on in
Absolutely.
accounting,
Exactly.
any kind of deductions, a lot of HR stuff kind of intertwines with payroll.
It does.
So we
Yeah.
do work with HR
Kinda
quite
hand
a
in
bit.
hand.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we
Yeah.
always have projects going on,
Yep.
things like that.
All the fun
yeah.
things.
You
Yeah.
gotta
All the
stay
budgets and all everything. How
Exactly.
much money can we spend?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly. And then, then we have new people coming in,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
things like that.
Got to make
So-
sure we get them all, make sure they get paid, make sure they
Sure
get all
is.
their stuff taken care of.
Sure is.
Absolutely. Yeah. There's a lot of, upkeeping in-house stuff.
Yeah.
And then since we're growing, it's like there's always something that we could improve on. So, and then I always try to work ahead of schedule. I'd rather be ahead than behind.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm always trying to like, okay, so what do we need to work on for next week? So
Yeah.
I start making plans the
Yeah.
week prior.
Yep.
Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot of process and forward thinking. I mean, you guys stay busy. Do y'all have any breaks over there?
We do have breaks.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Steven, we crack jokes all day,
Oh,
believe
really?
it or not. Yeah,
Does
That's
Steven got good
awesome.
jokes?
he does. He's
Does he?
really,
He
really
is funny.
actually.
He is funny. He's a
Yeah.
funny guy. He went to the Astros game with us last year, and
Yeah.
he was cracking jokes left
Yeah.
and right. He's a funny guy. He's a quiet guy, but he is funny.
Well, I got a chance to we went to the men's retreat. Shout out to
Yep.
Adventures of the Heart. We had a great time
Yes.
there. And I got to know him a little bit.
Yeah.
So he told me about his background, and it was good to know him. But I didn't get a joke. Oh, he did give me a parable about the bananas, and I'll tell that later. But he said basically you can store up this, you can store up that, and imagine if you had a 18-wheeler full of bananas, but you never check on them, and you're just driving. He said you can't eat those bananas. So he was like, what do you think about when you're doing good stuff? He said you got to always maintain and check your basically saying just always check on your mental, spiritual health.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you just, and I thought it was a good parable.
funny. He's
Sorry,
funny,
Steven. I'm probably not doing any justice to that
Nah,
parable,
it's all
man.
right.
But hey.
We'll have him on later.
Yeah, yeah.
He explained
yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's a nice guy.
Yeah,
But
he is.
Absolutely.
So you, Steven, and who else is in the office with
It's
you?
Well,
it's just y'all two, right?
It's just us two.
Just y'all two with all that work?
Right. And
Wow.
I mean, we're in the process of expanding
Yeah.
because,
Yeah, we
we
are.
have more work come in as far as like onshore contracting.
Yep. The big onshore contracting
So
stuff.
the more work for y'all equals more work for us.
Yes,
That's
it's coming.
right.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So
coming.
we're excited. We're trying to plan for it.
Okay,
and then, just to have all of our processes together.
Yeah.
And, Andres is such a great leader. She's always have plan, in place,
Mhm, to
and then she
execute.
communicates so well with us, and she lets us know ahead of time, so we're not
Yeah.
in for the surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah, so-
she's great. She's
As
awesome.
far as account manager, I think she's wonderful.
Yeah.
So,
That's awesome.
When your brain's not working in overload, Haley, like what do you enjoy doing, like downtime, other than kids and family? But how do accountants like decompress and relax and turn your brain off sometimes?
that's a good question.
There you
go.
You got me there. No, I mean, I do try my best to have work and life balance.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I think you have to be in like healthy state of mind
Mm-hmm.
to be able to take on more tasks.
Mm-hmm.
So, once I walk out, I try to look at it as, okay, this is the time for my family.
Yep.
There you go.
Yeah.
Right.
This is the time to spend with God, or,
Right.
I try to specify which day I'm going to do certain things.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
planning
Plan
kind of
everything
helps.
out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
I don't have
interesting.
specific things. Oh, I'd like to do this. I'm not going to go
I'm not gonna row
skydiving or
yoga,
anything.
read.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
But just, I love to do things with my family.
That's great.
So
That's
that
good.
gives me joy.
That's awesome.
Same here. I enjoy that. Same here. So another question is Employee of the Month. We talked about that earlier. Why do you think you were nominated? We know why you were nominated.
Yeah.
But in your own words, what do you think
Wow,
about
I was
that?
total surprised.
Was it?
I had no idea. I said, I don't know. It got to be extra special to get nominated.
Yeah.
It would
Yep.
be kind of fun to do it, but little that I knew, I didn't think I was gonna. So it
Right.
was completely caught by surprise.
Good.
I
So
mean,
Steven didn't let you the cat out the bag. He
Yeah.
didn't know anything.
No, he
That's
didn't.
good. That's good.
Yeah.
Good
No,
deal.
I mean, I feel very, I feel blessed to be here at Core Group. It's
Mm-hmm.
given me a lot of opportunities for growth. Andrea being so supportive as my manager, and then I have such a great team. It's not just me and Steven, it's of course everybody else in accounting.
and the whole team.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole team.
I mean, it literally takes all of us to make that little engine
Mm-hmm.
run
Yep.
in the background. So
And it's a very,
Drive this
very
big old
important.
car,
Yeah,
this
it's
big
a
old
very
vehicle.
important. It's a very important engine,
Yeah,
which is awesome. So yeah, and you said family, and I think we talked. I think we talked about it earlier. You're expecting another one, right?
yes.
Wow.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
When are you due?
I'm due in June,
In
mid-June.
June? Oh
Yep.
my goodness!
Boy, girl.
Another boy.
Another boy.
boy.
Oh, there you go.
Yep.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Yes, I'm very
That's awesome.
excited.
How are the kids' reaction?
They were very excited. Yeah, I think they were wanting to have a baby sister, but here we
they
are.
wanted to, okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah.
But
Another
it's
boy.
okay. I think it's a blessing.
Yeah.
So boy
Yeah.
or girl doesn't matter to me.
You
No,
have a
that's fine
name
as
yet,
long as they're
Haley?
healthy.
You have a name yet?
No, we did not have a name yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have y'all been thinking like top names? You gotta.
We're thinking family names.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because, my other half is like, okay, we got to have a auntie or uncle name somewhere like family. And then I'm thinking Mongolian names. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's going to be a
So-
challenge.
Yeah. Well, y'all got 2 months to figure it out.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
less than 2 months now,
Exactly.
almost. Yeah.
But sometimes, like I think with my son, like I didn't know which one I was going to pick until I saw him in person. So I was like, okay, he looks like a Caden.
Yeah. And do you spell it with a K?
Yeah, with a K.
You do?
Oh,
Okay.
with the K.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So you got Katie and Caden.
Caden,
Okay.
yeah.
It might be another K name.
Yeah, I'm going to try to. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
You know,
That'd
that's
be
a good. Yeah, keep the K theme
Yeah,
going.
that'd be great.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I'll try. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. Well, congratulations. That's an amazing
Congrats.
thing. We're gonna miss
Absolutely.
you while
Thank you
you're
so
gone.
much.
I know you're gonna be out for a little bit, but
Wow.
you'll have to come back and show us all the pictures.
Absolutely.
Oh, we can't wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't wait for. Well, we'll see his name in a minute. It'll be Revelation.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Thank
So
you, guys.
I got another fun question, Haley.
we got a
for
lot
you.
of fun questions.
Yeah, we got another fun question. Okay, if you were stuck on an island, this is going to be interesting. If you were stuck on an island, you can only bring 5 things, not people, 5 things. What would those be?
That's pretty generous, I thought, because usually like the questions like, oh, what is that one thing?
One
I'm like,
thing.
oh
Yeah.
my gosh. But
Yeah, well-
it's
You get
pretty
5.
good.
We thought realistically
Yeah, you
here,
get
like
5. You can have
in the
5.
island, one thing is not going. We gonna give you 5.
Yeah, you
so
get 5.
So, I mean, right off the bat, okay, of course, have to be like water or
Okay.
drinks. And then like second is food.
All right.
So
there you
water?
go. Water and food.
But what kind of food?
Mongolian. food.
Mongolian?
No, I'm just kidding.
Mongolian
No,
beef?
any
That
kind
was
of food
that's
that I
simple.
can get.
That's simple.
Water, certified
Yeah.
Mongolian beef.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's 2. What's 3?
3, just something I can like build shelter with.
Okay.
So like a tool, hammer.
Yes, things
Okay.
like that, I guess.
Okay, so 2 box.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah, there you
perfect.
Well,
go.
that's
Yeah.
that's kind of cheating, Haley.
That's a bunch of stuff.
I mean, 2 boxes. That we said 5.
it's all
Yeah.
right. Just throw a bunch in there.
That's our. She's payroll,
Yeah.
so she gets to say whatever she wants.
Yeah.
I'm not messing with the accounting.
No,
you
no,
don't
no,
mess
no.
with the accounting payroll.
No.
So we give you the 2 box. All right, we give you the 2 box. Water, Mongolian beef, certified. 2 box. What else? 2 more. You got 2 more.
Probably like something to entertain myself. So
Okay.
like books or things like that. I don't know
Okay.
if I can.
All right.
Okay.
And then lastly, oh gosh, maybe something like for memories, like sentimental
Okay.
memorabilia.
Wow.
Picture book or
Yeah.
something.
Picture
something
book,
like
so you
that.
can relive
Yeah.
it and see it.
Exactly. If
Yeah.
I'm gonna be stuck, then might as well bring my memories
Yeah.
with me.
That'd be fun.
I didn't think about that. You're right.
Yeah. And then one person excluding your family.
Yeah,
my
one person.
Yeah, my best friend.
Your best friend?
Yeah, we are just ridiculous.
Yeah.
I gotta bring her along.
Oh,
Did
that'd
she
be
come
fun.
to the party? Did we see her? Have we met her?
Yeah, actually, I
Yeah,
did
but I
invite
believe-
her.
I thought you brought somebody. Yeah, that's
I
awesome.
Did. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's like, oh, I love your company, and
Yeah.
then she won a free gift. Or
That's
Oh, she
right.
did.
Yeah,
The
she was one of the raffle winners.
right.
Yep.
That's
yep.
right.
That's
like,
awesome.
I got a bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
There you
right.
go.
That's right.
That's awesome.
So
I
we
don't know. I don't think y'all would leave the island. Y'all would just stay there and hang out and
Exactly.
have a grand old time.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah, they would. But well, I guess the kids would be there. She can't
Yeah.
leave the kids. Yeah,
Just
so-
for a little bit, vacation.
Yeah.
okay, vacation.
Just a vacation.
You're right. All right, so you got the next one?
Me? Are you sure?
Yeah. Well,
Are you sure?
I think so.
Okay, sure.
I think so. I don't
So I know that you've been here for a while. What are your goals for your department? I know you guys are growing, getting some more people added, and you're going to have a very big accounting team. And what are the goals that you guys want to set up?
Yes.
Well, since we're growing so fast, I know we're gonna bring in more team members. So I'd say maybe 1 year plan would be have a system for time and attendance.
Okay.
Like I've mentioned
Yeah.
earlier, the timesheets are kind of being manual process. I think that's probably the only really thing that's holding us back as far as payroll. If we can get a system in place where just the data just flows from one to the other, and we just grab the data.
Synchronizes in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's one maybe couple quarter year, 1 year plan.
Oh, y'all got 1 year to get to work on time. Y'all heard that?
Yeah, that's true.
And then, you know, based on that, if we have a great system in place that works for us, for contractors, I think that opens up a huge door for more candidates. We can payroll as many people as we would like.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we can own the, you know, that system and really own it, and then offer clients our payroll services.
That's
and
fantastic.
maybe, who knows, maybe tax services.
Yeah,
Just-
absolutely.
We'll do it all.
Yeah, we can conquer it all.
That's huge. It's like something proprietary where it's like
Absolutely.
maritime. Hey, this is the go-to system.
Exactly.
That would be awesome, Haley.
If they
Yeah.
think of maritime or construction or
Yeah.
hospitality or even hospitals, the name Core Group, you know, if
Right.
people be like, oh, I know, I've heard of them.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
like, what are they about? Oh, they do payroll services or whatnot. So
Right.
Yep.
they have
Gotcha.
everything
We
in
do it
order.
all.
Yeah.
We do it all. We'll do
Yeah.
anything and everything.
That's
That's
super.
us.
That's a great
That's
vision.
amazing.
Great vision.
Yeah. Well, it comes as part of the podcast now where we like to read a Bible verse.
Read the word.
We always like to do
That's
it.
right.
Today's is Psalms 128:2. You will definitely enjoy what you've worked hard for. You'll be happy and things will go well for you. Which is something that I like to bring up just because of all your hard work and everything you did. You know,
Absolutely.
to win the Employee of the Month, to have that certificate on your desk is
That's
awesome.
right.
But it was all from your hard work.
Hard
And it's
earned.
just amazing work that you did, that you oversee with your team. And you know, we love working with you guys.
Absolutely.
It's amazing.
Absolutely. And just to piggyback, Walker, you're such an amazing spirit, such an amazing person. And CGR is not what we are without having you,
Yeah.
you know, at the heart of that with the accountant and your team. And so we appreciate you taking the time today.
Thank
Yeah.
you guys.
And
Yeah.
blessings on your new edition.
Yeah, on your new edition. It's
That's
going to be
right.
awesome.
Yeah.
I
That's
can't wait to
right.
see pictures.
There you go,
Yep.
world. Haley.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so
Yeah,
much.
of course. Well, we hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the Core Compass podcast. You can find plenty of exciting content from other people like Haley on our blog and our LinkedIn. The description will be below. You can follow us on LinkedIn, Facebook, and
Yes.
Instagram at Core Group Resources. Guys, this has been another amazing episode. We'll see you
Awesome.
guys next week.
Peace.